you been? I've been a little absent from in front of the camera recently, but don't let you hold you back from checking in on the channel. And what camera am I on? I think I'm on this camera up here. Hi, you guys. And I want to talk a little bit about something about equipment. And I was watching one of my favorite live streams today. It's a daily live stream during the week, and I asked a question. It was kind of a question and answer day, and so I posed the question: if you were given, and I was asking the guy that runs the show, by the way, and I asked him. I said, so if somebody lays on you a nice, authentic Neve 1073 preamp and maybe a nice Blackface 1176 FET URI compressor, would you keep it? Would you use it? Would you sell it? Or what do you think? And not to my surprise, because the guy likes Studio One just as I love Studio One. And he said, I'd probably sell it because I'm pretty happy with what I've got. And that's what I've got to say. And I want you guys to think about this. I mean, we've got $1 million studios here at our disposal. And I'm talking $1 million kind of in quotes here or parentheses or whatever. But in all actuality, I've got as many compressors as I need, as many tracks. I've got Eventide plugins. I've got incredible reverb plugins that they're just insane. And so, how important is it really to have these hardware pieces that were really golden pieces, like in the studios back in the 70s, 80s, or 90s. And granted, they're still revered as nice pieces to have now. And it's interesting because a lot of these plugins really emulate these pieces of gears. That's how good they really are. But my point is that, I've got them here in the computer. I've got my 1176s in the computer. How many of them do you want? I've got as many as I want to pull into my project. And, I've got a pretty kicking computer, so I can handle a lot of those compressors. I can handle the preamp emulations. And so what I want to pose to you guys, and I'm sure I'm going to get thumbs downs on this right away. I'm not going to be surprised if I don't, because there are the purists out there, and I'm that way in some aspects, but I'd like to keep, I've got a nice guitar. I've got some nice guitars over there. And I'm using here, I got a nice EV mic. And so some of my main components that I'm using, yes, are nice. And so it would be really nice to say, yes, I want a really nice mic pre. But, quite frankly, I'm using a little DBX channel strip here. You can't see it, but it's got a gate on it and an enhancer and all this kind of stuff. But it's a nice clean piece of equipment. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg. And so for the several $1,000s that I might spend on just that one preamp and that one compressor as an outboard piece of gear, I'll keep them in the computer. I'll spend it on my guitars and maybe spend it on my brain here, as far as because that's really what in my opinion, what it boils down to. I haven't had anybody say, hey Chris, if you got some of this hardware, I think your sound would be a lot better. I'm the proponent that starting with your brain here, then it's your hands and your guitar and everything. That's what makes your sound. I mean, after all, how bad is the sound? Give me here. What, I got a handful of tracks going here and I'm playing my guitar live. Even sounds out of tune with my mic picking it up here, but yes, I could get a little bit more picky if I'm doing real mixes and that sort of stuff. But let me impress upon you guys. Don't if you got Studio One like I do, and like the guy in the live stream uses, you've got your $1 million studio, and the only thing that's really holding you back, and this is kind of a pep talk, is your imagination and your brain, and being able to figure things out. And I'm not going to say that you should be able to just to sit right down to Studio One and knock something out right off the bat, because it's a little learning curve like anything else. It's just like if you play guitar or you play keyboards, how long did it take you to get good at that? Well, it took you a little bit just to kind of get acceptable, but to get really good, it probably took you a little bit longer. So keep plugging away. Don't sell your $1 million studio because, well, it's because, right? That's what we live for. But anyway, if you've stuck with me to the video this long, I appreciate it. Like I say, I've been absent. I've been kind of messing with my dog Buster, if you can see him over here behind my chair. We've been having a lot of fun, and I've got other interests. I like working in the yard. I've got a bunch of boats that I like to work on, so I like to go sailing, and Buster and I like to go swimming and such. So, and I do this for fun. So, at any rate, hit the like button or hit the dislike button if you're a gear snob tube fetish. That's fine with me. I don't really give a flip. But at any rate, we'll catch you guys later, and thanks for watching. We'll see you coming up soon.